Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Well, it's so warm in the UK today, and we are just, well, I know I am pretty excited about that because we had some cold days recently. So it's really nice to see the sun out. I had a scarf on and I literally had to take it off because I was sweating. Can you imagine? So just a quick one. I took 2 days off work because I got the flu. Disrespectful. Anyway, so I had the flu and I thought I would stay home and kind of just pamper myself and allow myself to feel pampered and just kind of take care of myself in that way. And I loved those 2 days off. They gave me a chance to just be still and really just be quiet and be with myself and God, kind of listen out. And it's really interesting because one of the things during that little quiet time was and again on this channel we pray into and we talk about marriage for women over 40. And so this year I'm turning 45. What a blessing and what an excitement and what a hype for me. I actually really like getting older. I feel more mature and confident as a result of it. So yeah, that's happening, and with that has come a sense of I think I had mentioned this before, decentering marriage, which I'm in the process of doing, which started off very hard because I'm like, why would I decenter something that I desire so much that I feel like is even God's desire in me and all that kind of thing. So I've been battling with that for months, and I'm just further along on that journey now, where the choice to move it from front and center has left a space. So I felt like God was saying to me, okay, so now that we're decentering that, what's left? And I'm like, well, there's nothing left. How could there be nothing left? You know what I mean? So I'm in that exploration phase of finding out what has been stifled in all this time that I have kind of trophied the idea of getting married and finding the right one and things like that. That took up so much space that other things that needed to flourish in my life were starved and have not had a chance to explore themselves to the full. And so now that I have moved that from the center and the smoke has cleared, because to tell you, I was very confused and very upset, and I couldn't understand what was going on, and I felt very lost. And so as that smoke has been clearing, it's not fully gone, I'm able to now kind of see that, okay, there are other areas in my life that need to thrive. One in particular is my worship and singing ministry. Now, those of you who know me know that I have always sung. It's something that I love to do. It comes naturally to me. And I have never not been on a worship team. And as I was reflecting on my life, I realized that I have never not been on a worship team since I was maybe 13, 14, singing on teams in church. My home church. Then I moved out of the area. I joined the church where I lived, left the country, joined a worship team in that country where I lived, came back to Trinidad, was on the worship team again, moved back to the UK, and now I'm blessed and privileged to be a part of Hillsong Croydon worship team. And so as I began to look at that and take a long view of that, that's an area that has been quietly developing. And I would tell anybody it's one of my favorite things, singing, but I haven't given it attention or space. I've just been doing it, but my focus has been elsewhere, my heart has been elsewhere. And so just saying that to say that that's one of the things and one of the areas that could have been given more, but wasn't. And it's now one of the areas where I want to invest in more, now that I have space. And when I say space, I talk about mental space and prayer space and that kind of thing. So that's one, and I'm discovering the others as the time goes by, and I'm really thankful to God for that. So yeah, just to say that it's still a desire, marriage, but it's not front and center. And because of that, other things are coming to the fore, which I'm grateful for. Things that have always been there, but I've never given it as much as I've given the whole concept of being married and so on. So that's where we are at the moment. I'm walking to work, so I'm kind of looking everywhere to make sure I don't bump into anybody and stuff like that. But I hope that this message resonates with those of us who have been waiting long and the prayers have not been answered. There comes a time, I think, when we have to reassess, and I think mid-40s for me is that reassessment period regarding the desire for marriage. Not that I don't think that it will be granted, or it can be granted. I definitely do think so, but it has to bow down, and I think that's where we are at the moment. So here I'm at the train station. So yeah, love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.